Really excited to have you. You are taking wealth management to 195 million household, and so I'm really curious to hear how what are you doing differently, and how are you disrupting wealth management in India.
Thank you, Laksh. Thank you for inviting me here. Really great to be here. So it's a known fact that penetration of financial products in India is very, very poor. Only about 2 to 3% of Indian population is invested, and there are two primary reasons. One is lack of awareness and lack of access. Right. So I believe access is very, very important. And then Indian society is also we trust deficit in terms of investing in financial products. So typically, you would have read, a lot of scams have happened in terms of money being taken away in the form of chit funds. So for us, when we looked at the entire market, there were two important things. One, how to make sure that you provide independent advice. How do you make sure that you're not, giving a wrong product to the customer? Because if these investment journeys are very long, right? Person has to sustain on the investment journey for 7 years, 10 years. And if you give a wrong product and his experience is not good, they'll basically terminate that journey and stop investing early on. So we built the entire model around how to curate the right product, and only give what is required for a particular customer, and that's a big challenge because when you're talking of mass market, people really don't understand concepts like risk, right? So we had to keep things very simple and in local language. Again, English is not really understood, so that's another important factor that why penetration has been so low. So we took care of all of that in the platform. And then second was distribution, right? So the choice was between a direct to customer versus a B2B2C approach. And direct to customer, there are already many platforms, and they're able to get to again to the top 3 4% of the population. So we took a distributor-led approach. There are millions of individual distributors who have been selling financial products in different forms and shapes all over India, but they were also offline, right? And they were struggling because they were offline, so they were able to get to certain customer base, but not able to grow beyond that. So we said, why not you come and work with us as partners? It's a mutually win-win proposition, right? You provide contemporary technology experience to your customers. They get access to all the best products, and in turn, you grow your own business. So it's really working out well. The model has really worked well for us so far. We're seeing great traction, and particularly pandemic kind of situation has helped us to grow further. So that's just what our model is all about.
Thank you, Anurag, for that wonderful answer. And yeah, it is very amazing that that I never thought of this before. That all the instructions and everything during the investment process is in English, and getting them to local language is such an important uh, hurdle that you have crossed, and it makes it easier, so access becomes easier for everyone out there. And absolutely, I love the whole thought process around not the direct to customer versus B2B2C platform, and enabling financial advisors in this process. And yeah, absolutely, and it is great to know that you are part of the wealth tech 100 list as well. So thank you for that answer.